Rockland's The Morning Show, and I really appreciate everybody that's reached out to me, been on the show, and we have several co-hosts that are already lining up for next week, and we'll talk with you a little bit more about that. But first of all, we have another special guest on the show, Roxy Paranucci from the New City Chamber of Commerce, and she has the upcoming. It's not just her. I mean, it's an entire organization putting together the New City Street Fair this coming weekend. Roxy, thank you for being on the Rockland News Show this morning.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
Yeah, yeah. So it's good to have you on the show, and y'all have been doing some amazing planning for this thing. I've been at several New City Street Fairs in the past, and it seems that your organization always seems to up the ante every year to make sure that everybody that attends has an awesome time. So, what do you got in store for us this year?
Well, the street fair is this Sunday, June 8th, from 10 to 5, rain or shine. And we have our agenda is chock full. We have two bands that will be playing. We'll be having a few words from our supervisor, um, who we partner with twice a year for the street fair, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Our event planner has set up uh, a plethora of new arts and crafts vendors, and we will be having rides that are free. The big thing this year is that free rides
That's
um,
awesome.
all day long. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and I noticed that many of the street fairs they focus on music, also family-friendly fun. You have a unique addition to something that in different areas it's very beneficial to have the street fair placed in the right location. But you have a vibrant, kind of like a downtown at this point in New City. I mean, there's a lot of restaurants. You could just walk the block, and a lot of entertainment in that area.
It's fantastic. I always I'm so proud of being the president of such an organization and being a champion for our small business community. They are alive and well, and we do everything that we can to drive traffic to their businesses. And there are approximately 365 um,
Wow.
businesses of varying, degrees from one end of Main Street by Zucker Park all the way down to the other end of Main Street by where the Burger Loft is. So, and we encourage each and every one of them, whether they be chamber members or not, to open their doors and come on out and participate in our street fairs because the event itself does drive a tremendous amount of traffic to our downtown New City Main Street.
It really does. And I know that the town of Clarkstown is very actively involved in the planning. And I guess there's several different parking lots, or is there a central point where the parking is best suited?
Well, we have two municipal lots that are off Main on Maple, which is the street parallel right to Main. It's so convenient. The town of Clarkstown allows, and so does the county of Rockland in their parking lots. They allow people to park there. There's a tremendous amount of street parking, and I'll go insofar as saying that St. Augustine Church is also open to people parking in their lots, despite the fact that they have mass scheduled up until 12 noon. But everybody is very community oriented,
Yeah,
friendly,
absolutely.
and we've been doing this for 15 years, so they're used to it.
Now, I personally know the amount of challenge that it takes in order to put together an event. How long does the planning process for these things happen? I mean, when we're doing our Rockland Music Fest, we plan like about 6 months in advance. Actually, this year it's like 8 months because it's over at the stadium. But like, how long does it take in order to do the planning for these street fairs?
Well, at this point, we partner so well with George Homan in the town of Clarkstown and his team,
Yeah,
as well as with Woodwill.
Woodwill.
Yes, and Julianne and I and Donna have become fast and furious friends. We're
Excellent.
very, very close. We speak offline and see one another often throughout the year, but I think what helps that this has become such a well-oiled machine is the communication
Mm.
and also the fact that we have two street fairs a year. We started out 15, 16 years ago, only one, and then we quickly moved on to having two street fairs a year. So again, we have one this Sunday, June 8th, and then our next street fair is October the 5th.
That's excellent. And you've had other events in addition to the street festival. I happened to. It was almost by accident. My friend Aiden from KeyBank.
Yes.
I asked him, "Hey man, what are you doing tonight?" He's like, "Oh, I'm heading over to the New City, the gala that you had over at. Is it New York Country Club?
No, Paramount Country Club.
Paramount. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, that's okay.
I should know that because when it was Delwood Country Club, like about literally 30 years ago,
Yes.
I was a caddy over there. I was a very, very, it was more of like a comedy show when I was caddying because everybody else was having a good time and everything. But
We all have
um,
fond memories of our Delwood days.
exactly, exactly. So the gala was amazing. So Aiden mentioned, he was like, "You want to go to it?" I was like, "Yeah." And I had I thought it was just going to be, just a dinner. You had an Elvis impresario there.
Yes.
Uh,
Wasn't he fantastic?
He was amazing, and like
Yes.
on key and moved around. For some reason, he got the ladies dancing.
He, what Elvis doesn't get the ladies dancing is what I
Yeah,
said.
that's what I'm
He,
told. Yeah,
yeah, he was fantastic. He did a photo shoot for us afterwards. He was gracious and engaging. And I really do think it made our spring gala, you know, better than it's ever been. And we had quite the turnout. We were about 100 and I want to say three people, 113 people, whatever it was. We're always looking to up the ante with our gala. It's a free event that the chamber hosts in appreciation and in thanks to all of our chamber members.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, and we were happy to have you, Tom.
Thank you. I really appreciate that you let me in.
No problem.
So good. There's usually, like there's usually a list at these VIP parties for like, okay, you're allowed in, you're allowed in. There's like a whole list. I'm
Yeah.
on the other list. It's like, don't let this guy in.
No,
Just
no, no,
don't.
no, no.
I
What
like
goes
that.
on with our chambers? We welcome each other. So
Thank you. Very cool.
yes.
So you have a lot going on. Any other things that are happening in New City over the next 2 or 3 months? You got a very it's going to be a warm summer, hot town summer in the city.
Yes, we have, we do things. We open up our Main Street for Meet Me on Mains. We used to do some movies, free movie nights on the county courthouse lawn. Um, the only thing that stops us from actually scheduling and promoting those kind of events is the weather, right? And people
Right.
being away.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's last minute, Annie, but we make it happen.
Right.
And the town is also perfect uh, at advertising whatever we decide to do, whether we give them a day's notice or 50-day
That's
notices.
very
So
helpful.
yeah, and also check out go onto our website, our Facebook page. If you're friends with me, whatever we're doing, I always post on my Facebook page, and you could share it. It gets shared galore throughout the community. So it's helpful if people keep their watchful eyes on our pages.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Roxanne Perone,
Yes.
from the New City Chamber of Commerce, thank you for being a guest on the Rockland News AM Rockland show, and I hope that you have an excellent weekend. I'm gonna try to get over there in the early part of the day, but as and you work with government and chambers. It's many different events, but I'm gonna try and get over there because I'm looking forward to hanging out once again over at the New City Street Fair. And it's what time does it start? By the way, it's
It
like
starts at 10 and
10
ends at
o'clock.
5, and there'll be music playing throughout the day. And our spot is right in front of the courthouse, almost the entrance next to leading into Dutch Gardens. It's around spot A2425. So please come and visit if you're there. We have tote bags that we're giving out so people can shop galore. And we just love engaging with the community. It's really the highlight of, you know, of what we do as a chamber, and we're happy to be present.
Excellent. Well, Roxy from the New City Chamber of Commerce, you can catch everything that's happening at newcitychamber.com. And also, you can look for them on Facebook and several other social media platforms. And there's a newsletter as well. We look forward to having you back on the show next time, Roxy. Give us a holler.
Will do, Tom. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you on Sunday.
You as well.
All right. Take care.